Hello everyone, my name is Shannon and welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming my Spookathon TBR video and I am really excited for this. This is my first time participating in the Spookathon. BooksandLala recently released her video talking about the challenges and everything for this month's Spookathon and the details. I will leave that down below for you, so don't worry, if you want to check out Lala's video, it'll be in the description box. The challenges were like stuff that I could do, which isn't normally the case with a read-along or anything like that. So basically, if you don't know, the Spookathon is a week-long read-along and it starts on the 15th of October, which is a Monday, and it ends on the Sunday of that same week. I cannot, for the life of me, remember the date of the Sunday. Like I said, watch Lala's video for more information, for more correct information, because who knows, I'm just showing you the books I want to read. The first challenge is to read a thriller, and so the book that I've chosen for this challenge is The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. People tend to confuse this with The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's not the same book, so I will tell you a little bit about this now. I don't know much because I don't like knowing like the synopsis of stuff. I'd rather just go in knowing like a few possible things, do you know what I mean? Like nothing major. From what I've heard is that a young woman named Evelyn is killed at a ball at her house. I'm not sure if it's at her house. And then every day until the murder is solved. But the thing is, one of the guests called Aidan has to figure out, I guess, who the killer is. But not just by great detective skills. Every morning until the murder is solved, he wakes up in a different body and relives the murder through someone else. So Evelyn dies a few times, bless her, but yeah, it's like it's stuck in a loop. So this is all going to keep happening until Aidan finds out who the killer is. I'm so excited for this. I've heard nothing but good things. It is the biggest book that I've got on my TBR. It's quite chunky, so we'll see. I really hope to finish it though. I think I'll fly through it. I love mystery thrillers, that sort of thing. So yeah, I cannot wait for this. The next challenge is to read a book with a spooky word in the title. And I've seen this book in a few people's TBR videos for this read along. But it is, of course, City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. I love Victoria Schwab. I haven't read this book. Like, what better time to read it than in a read-along with this obvious prompt? Like, how could I not take advantage of this? But yeah, it's tiny. Hopefully I will fly through it. And again, I don't know too much about this, but it takes place in Edinburgh in Scotland. And then one day, the main character, Cass, almost drowns but is saved by a ghost. And then after that day, she can see ghosts and I guess talk to them and stuff like that. I'm really bad at explaining books, so I'm really sorry. But I'm so excited to read this. Like I say, I love Victoria Schwab. And I feel like this will be such a good, like, spooky-esque read. But that won't be too heavy because obviously it's middle grade, so I'm really excited to read this one. So I'm combining 2 challenges for the next book, which you are allowed to do before anyone says anything. Challenges that this book is for a book not set in your time period and for a book with pictures in it. This book is Hunting Prince Dracula by Kerry Maniscalco. I read Stalking Jack the Ripper sometime last year. I think it was at the end of last year, or it might have been the start of this year actually. Anyway, off tangent. Third book in this trilogy sort of thing came out last week, I think, which is called Escaping from Houdini, so I need to keep up with the series and read the second one, which I'm sure I will love. I did start, but I got literally like to chapter 3, I think, which is like 14 pages. So I'm going to read it from the start. Obviously, this is not set in our time period. It's set in Dracula's time period, and my history knowledge is going out the window, so thank you for school. And so I can also include this book for the challenge with pictures because I hope Stalking Jack the Ripper actually contained a lot of pictures of items and stuff like that. So it does have pictures. It's not your typical style. So they're more like clip-its of certain things, but there we go. Ha! A picture! So this book counts for that as well. And yeah, like I say, like, I flew through Stalking Jack the Ripper. Like, I'm so interested in stuff like that, like history, crime, obviously not history, I don't know when flipping Dracula was. Yeah, Stalking Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper himself has always fascinated me, so that's what initially drew me in to this series. But now I enjoyed that, I enjoyed the writing style, definitely enjoyed Audrey Rose and Mr. Thomas Creswell, so I'm excited to see where their story goes next. And then the last challenge is to read a book with purple on the cover, and it just so happens that the book I've chosen is the group book for the week. That was totally coincidental. I saw this book on Amazon, like, I think the day it came out. I bought it, it sat on my shelf, and then as soon as I thought of what I wanted to read for October, I took this book off the shelf, put it in a separate pile, and then once I heard Lala say a book with purple on the cover in a read along, like, it was perfect. And that book is Toil and Trouble, 15 Tales of Women and Witchcraft. And I cannot wait to read this. So this is an anthology by obviously 15 authors. I think they're all female, yes. That makes sense, women and witchcraft, come on, hold on. So yeah, they're going to be quite short, so I can do like a couple of stories a night or something like that instead of reading it as a whole novel. It's very Halloween-esque. And again, I reckon I will fly through it because I'm just so intrigued. I've been wanting to read this since I got it, but I was like, no, I need to save it for October. And then now I'm like, no, I need to save it for the readathon. So this is my last book. Again, I think for more information about the group sort of discussions and things like that, you should check out Lala's video. It'll be the first video I link because this is in response to her announcement. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this. And that means that these are the books that I will be reading in the Spookathon read-along. As I keep saying, I cannot wait. I am very excited. It will mean that I finally get some of these books done that I've wanted to read for a while. It will also mean I get to discover new and exciting reads, and I think I'm going to fly through them, if I'm honest. I cannot wait. Please let me know what you're planning to read for the Spookathon, if you're taking part, if you're not but would like to. Anything like that, I would love to talk to you guys. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon for a new one. Bye!